Hello, it's Uncommon Fossil, and today I'm presenting some big news. And no, it's not the return of local IRL events. Yes, that's big news too, but talking about big news in the world of Pokemon TCG Live. And that's that there's an announcement on Pokemon's website, which I will provide a link to this in the description. And they revealed what are going to be the new starter decks that will be available in live starting, which I assume will be available tomorrow. So there's 8 new decks, which is great because all the current starter decks are not going to be playable. Many of them are, even the main Pokemon are going to rotate, some of them, and all of them, though, there are significant cards rotating. So we're getting 8 new decks to play with, and it says here these decks are available to all players, so not just to new players, but for all players, including returning players like myself and most of my listeners. I'm just going to run through what the decks are. There are deck lists, so you can go look at the link and find out what they are. But tomorrow, on Thursday afternoon, or depending on what your local time is, you'll be able to see these decks for ourselves in live. At least I hope so. So first, there's Arcanine EX. So yes, there are some EX cards included with these starter decks, so that's terrific. Giratina V-Star, so a solid deck there. And what's really important with this deck, it includes the Lost Zone package, so you have access. All players will have the Lost Zone engine, which of course can be useful for many different decks. So giving that to everybody is terrific. Koraidon EX, not a great Pokemon at this time, but nice getting the EX. And we'll get some of the new supporters in it. Luditone Solrock, which includes Mew V-Star, or Mewtwo V-Star, Origin Form Dialga, Origin Form Palkia. Those are both V-Stars. Regieleki VMAX, which if you listen to our podcast, we reasonably effective. We talked about that, so we do like that. Now, what's important to note with that, though, it does not include Miraidon EX, which it could have, right? That's the EX that has the ability to search your deck for 2 basic lightning Pokemon and put them onto your bench. That would have been useful in that deck, so that's important to know that that's not there. And then Superior V-Star. So a decent set of decks. Probably not going to be the best decks, but new decks. It'll be nice to try these out once we get our hands on them. I'm looking forward to that. 2 things important. As I said, Miraidon EX is not included. Perhaps that will be one of the decks in the Battle Pass. And what's even more important to me is Gardevoir EX is not included, nor do we get the Kirlia engine. The Kirlia engine with Gardevoir EX on top of it is going to be something that I know I want to get my hands on. Many people do. How strong it will really be will be determined. We'll have to see, but it's certainly going to be a good deck that it'll certainly be a solid deck when we've got to get our hands on. The fact that that's not included, nor the Kirlia engine, even that's not included, leads me to suspect that Gardevoir EX will be one of the decks on the Battle Pass. I certainly hope so. We should find out tomorrow, so you can check out the deck list if you want at the link, and then we'll actually see these decks for ourselves and be able to play them tomorrow. Take care.